Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. So on today's video is the latest travel advisory from the Bureau of Immigration. Details coming right up. So the Bureau of Immigration has just posted the latest travel advisory on travel ban that will be extended until April the 30th of 2021. This travel ban was supposed to end on April 21, but unfortunately they have extended this until the end of the month this month. I will give you guys all the details on who can enter, what are the documents you need to be presenting to be allowed entry into the Philippines, and who are the foreign nationals that are allowed to enter this time. Revised guidelines as per IATF Resolution number 1110 Series of 2021. Pursuant to the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, or IATF Resolution number 110 Series of 2021 dated April 15, 2021, IATF Resolution number 103 issued on March 18, 2021 is amended as follows. Effective 0001 hour, March 22 of 2021 to 23:59 hour of April 30, 2021, the entry of foreign nationals shall be temporarily suspended except for the following. Number 1, emergency, humanitarian, and other analogous cases approved by the chairperson of the National Task Force against COVID-19 or his duly authorized representative, provided the foreign nationals have valid visas at the time of entry. And number 2, foreign nationals with valid entry exemption documents duly issued by the Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA prior to March 22, 2021. So the foreign nationals with valid entry exemption documents that is duly issued by the DFA prior to March 22 is now allowed to enter the Philippines. This was not part of the travel restrictions before, but with the amended travel advisory by the Bureau of Immigration, this is the added category in the group that are allowed to enter the Philippines during the travel ban that will last until April the 30th of 2021. So here are the travel documents that this category needs to be presenting to be allowed entry into the Philippines during the travel restrictions that started last March 22 and will last until April the 30th of 2021. In view thereof, please be guided by the following revised guidelines. Number 1, all Filipino citizens shall be allowed to return to the Philippines. So when they say Filipino citizens, you are a holder of a Philippine passport or you are a dual citizen of the Philippines. If you are a Filipino who has naturalized abroad, you are considered former Filipinos or balikbayans. And if you have not applied for a dual citizenship, you are not considered a Filipino citizen. Enable for you to enter the Philippines or enable for you to be allowed entry into the Philippines, you have to apply for dual citizenship. I know it's a little degrading to hear it because you were born in the Philippines and you still consider yourself a Filipino citizen, but apparently when you become naturalized in a different country, for example, the United States of America, you have given up your Filipino citizenship already when you applied for the naturalization. In order to get it back, you have to apply for dual citizenship to regain or to reacquire your Filipino citizenship. With this current travel ban, you are not allowed to enter the Philippines if you are a former Filipino or balikbayan, because the balikbayan privileges is suspended until further notice. The only way that you will be allowed entry into the Philippines is if you apply for dual citizenship. So aside from Filipino citizens, also the following categories are allowed to enter the Philippines until April 30 of 2021 or until these travel restrictions is in place. Number 1, diplomats and members of international organizations and their dependents. Their requirements are the 9E visa or the 47A2 visa. Number 2, foreign nationals involved in medical repatriation. Their requirements are DFA endorsement, OWA endorsement, and valid visa. Number 3, foreign seafarers under Green Lanes program. They will need to show 9C visa for crew change. Number 4, foreign parents, foreign spouses, and children of Filipino national. Their requirements is they must travel with the Filipino national as well as with valid visa. So with this category, foreign parents, foreign spouses, and foreign children of a Filipino national is allowed to enter the Philippines, but they must be traveling with the Filipino national with a valid 9A visa. Even if you have a valid 9A visa and just traveling alone to the Philippines, you will be denied entry because you will have to be traveling with the Filipino national with the current travel restrictions imposed by the Philippine government that will last until April the 30th of 2021. Also in this category, as I mentioned earlier, balikbayan privileges is still suspended until further notice. Number 5, emergency humanitarian and other analogous cases. The requirements would be the approved by Chairperson NTF COVID-19 or his duly authorized representative, as well as with a valid visa. And number 6, foreign nationals with valid exemption documents. The requirements would be the DFA exemption duly issued prior to March 22 of 2021 and a valid visa upon entry into the Philippines. So these are the categories that are allowed to enter the Philippines during the travel restrictions that will last until April the 30th of 2021. So all these categories that are allowed to enter the Philippines has to undergo the arrival mandatory protocols either in Manila or in Cebu or in Clark International Airport. With Manila Airport and Clark International Airport, the arrival protocol is you have to pre-book a hotel for quarantine for at least 6 nights or 7 days because your swab testing will be done on the 6th day after you arrive. But if you guys are landing in Cebu, you have to pre-book at least 2 nights while you are waiting for your swab test result. When your swab test result turns out negative, you will be sent home to your final destination. This is if you are landing in MACTAN Cebu International Airport. So this is the latest travel update from the Bureau of Immigration. The revised guidelines from the IATF for Resolution 110 Series of 2021 dated April 15 of 2021. I know this is not so good news because everybody is kinda expecting that the travel restriction will be lifted on April 21 of 2021. But unfortunately, they have extended it. And I'm so sorry for bringing this bad news to everybody. I know this is not the news that you guys want to hear. But hopefully, this is the last extension that the Philippine government is going to be making on travel restrictions for foreign nationals and other travelers to the Philippines that are not allowed to enter at the moment. And I will definitely keep you guys updated just in case there are changes on this travel advisory to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye!